Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently working a little bit on our economy. We are starting work on our second duchy here. Our first duchy isn't done, but we need to work on our economy really badly. We could have this guy keep the trait lazy, or we could gain stress and he would become craven, or he could be arbitrary. Okay, whatever. Wonderful. We can usurp a petty kingdom. That's always fun. So we can. Unfortunately, that guy's currently at war, and it would cost 250 gold, and that's within our realm, which is why we could usurp it. We could usurp it, I think, from this guy. He is currently losing against this guy, who is part of West Francia. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want West Francia to expand, but Toledo is now our major rival, not West Francia. Toledo is going to be interesting to deal with. There's no doubt about that. Oh hey, we regained obese. Wonderful. We were still trying to lose weight. We had just gotten rid of obese. Okay, well, we're still trying to lose weight. We're no longer obese again. Perfect. We're just struggling with that weight return, I guess. Well, that's fine. Additional taxes. That's fantastic. Let's bump up to a large city here. I'm very interested in getting that construction completed. Let's see, we're still a ways away here. If we were to bump this up, that would be 0.4 per month. And of course, we wouldn't get all of it because we don't personally hold it, but we would get some benefit from that. Excellent. So we're currently making about 50 gold per month. And I would love to be making more along the lines of 75 to 100 gold per month. I feel like that's what we really need more than anything to make this happen. Should we gain a weak hook on us? I'd rather not get a weak hook. I'll pass on that. Okay. A faction has disbanded. That's always nice. How are their factions doing? Okay, we're looking reasonably established now. I think we're pretty safe on that front. Okay. Minting new coinage. I would like 36% chance. We'll just mint the silver coins to facilitate trade. That'll be fine. Okay, we do need a new spy master, and this is with three powerful vassals. That's starting to get a little spooky. I think we'll go ahead and put the King of East Francia in. He's quite a bit more powerful than the Duchess of Friuli. Yeah, and they're the same skill, so that'll keep him out of trouble. Perfect. We are, of course, fabricating a claim here on Sasna, so we'll be done with that relatively soonish. When we grab that, we're going to have to do something about this guy currently belonging to the King of Estonia. Now, we could, in theory, retract his vassal. I don't want to take our son out of there. What? I'm confused. No, I want to retract this guy. Oh. Wait. Who is this? I'm confused. Kingdom of Estonia. Yeah, this is the correct guy. I've confused myself. Wonderful. So, we would like to retract this guy from him. However, that's awkward. That's very awkward. Okay, this might be interesting to get this out of there. I'll have to try to figure that out. Because the holder, his liege is the King of Estonia. Yeah, This is the guy that we want to retract from. What am I talking about? Okay, so we want to retract this guy. Now, he might accept right now. We're not going to do it just yet. But that would be an interesting thing to do. As far as this guy goes, he is under a duke that's under us. Okay. That's not really a problem. Not really a problem at all. Sounds good. So we are going to finish that up relatively soon. How are we doing on our constructions in the capital province here? Things are going okay. We could bump this up to a shrine level 2. We're missing gold on that. We could alternatively put in a hunting ground here or a monastery. That would be cheaper. We'll go ahead and get started on that. I more want to get it ticking than anything else. A dangerous faction. I didn't think we'd run into one of these, but apparently the King of Croatia is being salty, so fair enough. We'll see if this sticks around. Okay, more people are joining. So this guy would be the guy we'd want to target. He's married to our sister. We'll just negotiate an alliance. Easy enough. Okay. Wonderful. So much for that faction. Okay. I would love to grab this away from this guy, and we definitely can. We can unlock a new stewardship perk. Large levies or chains of loyalty. We're going to take large levies for right now. I think the relative power comes in on... Oh, hello. We will gain 500 gold. Thank you. So this is going to finish up. I think that increased levy will come into play when retracting a vassal from this guy. Specifically, we want to retract this vassal. It is an act of tyranny, but it's only 5 opinion. 84% chance right now. Yeah, difference in military strength does have to do with it. We're going to hold off on that until we actually have this claim, though. So that'll be just a little while longer. We should probably begin construction of a city holding and a temple holding over here, since we're about to take this. See it done. Okay. So now we want to retract a vassal from this guy, and we want to retract this guy. 95% chance now, because he is in a war. I fully accept that. Okay. So this guy's now our vassal. So now we could revoke a title on him, the County of Sasna. He would accept this. So we revoke that. Okay, we have a new son. Sure. Excellent. Now we're above our domain limit. Let's see. We can grant these vassals to rightful lieges, and that is something that we will do. Excellent. So we'll put that in there, and then we want to go ahead and do that, as well as that. Excellent. So now we need to figure out what to do with Elavia. Well, we're going to grant that to a count under us. And we're just going to give that to... Let's see. Any particular person? Not really. I kind of don't care. How about this guy? He's a competent steward. And we will grant him... Oh, we'll need to recruit him first, of course. Let's not do that. Let's try to find somebody that we don't have to pay for. Let's see. This guy's a courtier. Anyone else a competent steward? He's not, but we'll just go ahead and grant it to him anyway. So grant titles of this region. There we go. So he is now our vassal. Excellent. Okay, now as far as the actual duchy title here goes, the Duchy of Masuria is not created. We're going to create that. Excellent. Which means that that will reactivate this crown smithy, which means that we should probably switch this over to tax offices just as soon as we can. Royal reserves would be 1.4 flat tax per month, compared to tax offices fully upgraded at 20% taxes on the entire duchy. Yeah, that's going to be much more valuable for us. Excellent. So we should definitely look at, let's see here. This guy is our vassal and friend. Of course, we can't revoke a title from him because he's not a direct vassal. We could swap him over, but we don't actually have a claim, unless de jure would work. But I think we're going to work on fabricating a claim anyway. I'm not in any huge rush. We have a lot of gold to spend on all of these locations. I do wish that there was a differentiation in the lines in CK3 between counts in your realm, like your direct vassals, and people like this guy, who is not our direct vassal, but yet has exactly the same border as this guy. That would be a nice thing to see. Alas, that's not the case. So how are these upgrades going? We are just about done with hamlets. That'll be done in 6 months. Great. That is absolutely great. We are up to 53.4 income per month right now. I do want to go through and check. Let's see here. Level 3 is the highest that we can have. I'm reasonably certain these are all level 3. Yes, indeed they are. And they all have maxed out economy buildings, even though they don't have maxed out military buildings. That is to be expected. We're mostly interested in investing in the economic buildings right now, just to get that done. And then there's also this Grand Temple here, which is a nice tax boost. I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy indeed. We can lawfully imprison this Baroness. We'll give it a go. Wonderful. I definitely want to cut into West Francia's holdings up here, hypothetically. Do we have any de jure objectives up there? Yeah, we do. Okay. Noted. Again, I'm not too interested in going to war right now because that will cost us a tremendous amount of... Going on, Toledo. Uh-huh. A Liberty War. Well, you have fun with that, Toledo. I'm not too interested right now in going to war just because I want to get this economic duchy online. So that is something that we're going to work on for a while here. This holding is... Oh, wait. It was hamlets constructed here. There we go. So if we were to upgrade this, this is currently level 2. That would give us 0.3 per month. Upgrading this would get us 0.1 per month. Okay. And then upgrading this would get us 0.1 per month. So this is obviously the correct upgrade to do. Excellent. So the next question is, should we start investing in constructing holdings in these locations? How much is it each? I just did it. Yeah, we'll abort that for now. It's not aborting. Apparently the abort city construction does not work. Noted. But I think it was 300. 340. Okay. I'm not too concerned about that because I was leaning towards doing it anyway, but it's kind of interesting that that button doesn't actually work. Okay. Exciting stuff, that. Well, we are definitely going to grab this temple as soon as we can. And then there's 2 more holdings that we want to build over here. So that's going to be another 700-ish gold. So that'll be great. 1 more month tick until we can build this temple, which in fact is right now. So that is absolutely wonderful. I do want to fight West Francia, though. I definitely want to fight West Francia. They're looking vulnerable to me. And I'd love to clean up some of this border gore over here in Italia, or some of this border gore up here. That'd be great. They're not currently at war. Hi, Transturania. Do you maybe want to join us? We're of a different faith. And that's most of the reason why he wouldn't. Okay. Fair enough. There's also these Byzantine holdings in Italia that I would love to get rid of. We can lawfully imprison this mayor, and he'll leave if we fail, so we'll give it a go. Okay, he fled. Fair enough. I didn't expect that we'd get him. The chances were pretty low. So yeah, we need... Oh, this will be 400 over here? Okay, so it'll be a total of 800 gold to build these up. That's not too bad. I am starting to get a little bit itchy, though, about going to war. I definitely am. I suppose we could just grab this little exclave from West Francia. Like, if we were to declare on this guy, seize a de jure duchy, with that duchy being... Let's see here, which of these is it? It's not any of these, I don't think. Do we not have these as de jure counties? Because I didn't form the Kingdom of Italy. That's why. Or more specifically, I think the Kingdom of Venice is what we would need to build here. Yeah, the Kingdom of Venice. This is de jure drifted to be part of the Byzantine Empire? Interesting. Or maybe not de jure drifted, but it's part of the Byzantine Empire de jure. Fascinating. Okay, well. I don't know why this is scrolling down. I'm not doing anything. That's odd. And now it's fine. Okay, I guess it was just a little bit broken. We'll grab the Kingdom of Venice. And then we can grab our de jure out of there. What duchy is this de jure part of? Verona. Okay, so the Duchy of Verona here. We only have 2 of 3 required counties. So it would have to be the kingdom level title. Okay. Well, we can create this. And then we could give this away to somebody. Let's see, this is currently held by the Queen of Bavaria. That is not who we want to give that to. How about we give that to this guy? You can have the Kingdom of Venice. Excellent. He's now very happy. We can transfer this person to him as well. Excellent. He's now very happy. Like, exceptionally happy. Until he realizes what I've actually given him, which is a giant headache, because we're about to go to war with West Francia for this de jure duchy. Like, I really, really want to do this. Yeah, our gold is going to be exciting, but I'm getting really itchy here. Okay, let's just go ahead and put up our rally point here. There we go. I'm going to not split them, or I am going to split them based on supply limits. So we'll just go ahead and get some armies up here. We should probably think about calling people into this, but I might wait on that. How many sieges are we going to actually need here? I think only 2. So, noted. This should be enough troops for now. I'm going to send these guys over to... Is this a castle? Yeah, that's a castle holding. And I'm going to send these guys, which includes the bombards, over to this castle holding. Which one's higher level? Fort level of 9, fort level of 10. I'm going to switch those. You guys, come on over. Okay. These guys are still gathering. Let's have them chill. Okay, we're going to group all those together. And the question is, where else are we going to go? Maybe up over here and see if we can hold this pass? That'd be interesting. Okay, 3 months there. Collecting war taxes. Yeah, efficiently supplied armies for 3 years. We'll do it. Okay, we accidentally cut critical military expenses. We're undersupplied now. That should, in theory, be fine. Our sister drank herself to death. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and start calling in some of these allies now, I think. Do we want to call in dynasty members? I kind of do. Like, I don't really care that much about the renown. I mean, sure, it's nice to have around, but I want to guarantee that we win this. Maybe we'll just call in those, though, and save the rest. That's 75 each. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, you can get out of here. Thank you. You're all joining. That is to be expected. I don't know where West Francia is going to actually try to contest this from. This will be interesting. Maybe they're not even going to try to contest it, honestly. I mean, so far they haven't really been. Let's go ahead and grab Soon Forgiven. We have done a little bit of the tyranny, so that's a thing. The question is, just how much war score are we going to get from taking the war goal here? Hopefully a good chunk. Okay, that was 7%. Not the most ideal I've ever seen. Are we sieging up here? Yeah, we are. Perfect. Okay. Well, we should have this siege done in just a few days. That's very, very quick. Nice that the first Patriarchate have been called by West Francia. Okay. I mean, if we lose this, it's not even that big of a deal. We'll just be in debt. I mean, we're probably going to be in debt anyway. So we're going to do some sieging over here. This siege will finish up very, very quickly. And the real question is, once we have the actual war goal, how much are we going to get from that? Allies are moving around over there. We still don't see any West Francian armies. So that's a thing. Okay, we're at 19%. Certainly not ideal. Until we see their armies, I think we're going to head down this way. If they come down over here, we're going to have a problem. But I'm not, I think, that concerned. We can call additional allies, but they're already in this. So that's not helpful game. Thank you. So now we've got ticking war score. Ticking war score is going to take a while to finish this up, though. This is not any of our concern. Additional taxes is always nice. Okay. No enemies yet. They're not attacking our capital. I have no idea where the West Francian armies are. Like, they have 50k. Including some holy orders. They're just not showing up. Like, surely they're going to come down here when we're close to sieging this and take this. Right? Like, this is in mountains. They can't let us have that. They have the troops. Surely that's the plan. We're going to take these guys northward, I think. In fact, we'll split them. We'll do it now. We'll split these guys. These guys are going to come over here and siege this castle holding. These guys, if I can select only them, are going to stay put and finish off this siege. There we go. It's finished. And we're going to take them up this way, because I feel like the threat comes from up here. So I want to reinforce that for sure. We can demand a payment from this guy, but it's not very effective. We're up to 32% war score right now. Like, these sieges are going to be super slow, and that's expected. 2 months left. We're heading up to reinforce this, though. Is this a castle here? That's a city. Okay, this would be the castle. Let's go straight up there. Supply limits over here are not amazing. There's no doubt about that. We're at 35% war score here. Okay. That got us to 36 from ticking. And as soon as this finishes up, which should happen now, that brings us to 43. Right now, I'm going to divide these. This is 10.5k. We can put one stack there and the other stack there. So that way they're not taking attrition. These guys should be able to see from on top of this mountain tile a decent amount. Yeah, we'll have some level of warning. Assuming I'm paying attention, which is a big assumption. We still don't see any West Francian troops. I have no idea where they are. And that spooks me a little bit. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see if West Francia decides to show up to this war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time when I realize that this army is here.